Etrigan was already a beast. I don't even think he needed a rework. And now that he's gotten one, what the hell? Let's get to it.
There is a difference between you and me. We both looked into the abyss. But when it looked back at us, you blinked.
Hi guys, I'm RB here, and this is a DC Legends video. In this video, I'm gonna go over Etrigan's kit. Etrigan was always one of my favorites. He was like the second high level tune I got. So basically I was able to take like Power Girl up to L1, L2, and then because of that I was able to go ahead and get Etrigan to like L2, and I used him a whole lot. And now before his rework, he had fallen out of the meta, he had like fallen out of the mix, but I don't think he was a bad tune. And now that he's, I guess, back, for lack of a better term, he's absolutely incredible. And actually one thing I'm tempted to do is Rebirth 2, take him up to 94.79. I'm not sure because as you guys voted upon, and I'll get into in the focus video that'll release later this week, I went ahead and rebirthed Captain Atom. According to the poll where you guys voted who I would take RB1 next, it was Captain Atom who actually won it. So I took him RB1. Now I have a couple frags for rebirth crystals, and I'm thinking like Etrigan's a beast. Should I make him RB2? Anyway, let's go ahead and get into the kit. Like real quick skin change. This is his like legendary skin, and I do like it. Why did I go back to the old one? I guess because the old one reminds me of the Superman animated series. Or no, Batman animated series. He showed up in Batman actually. Anyway, so regardless of. Burning Hands. Special damage to an enemy. Apply 15% true damage and heal immunity if Etrigan is overhealed. Use Burning Hands once more if Etrigan overhealed. Like a lot of his kit relies on him being overhealed. His A3, which we'll get to in a second, does give him overheal, but it's nice to run him with your Lexes, with your Dr. Poisons, with your Enchantresses, with your Black Lightnings, any healer that has overheal with your Star Sapphires. Like any character that gives heal, overheal, or gives overheal or mends. Speaking of which, someone said this before, and I'll put this into focus as well, about Aqualad giving overheal. He gives true heal. He has mends, and mends give you overheal. So, in any case, just a little tip there. Raining Hellfire. Special damage to all enemies. Use Burning Hands against a random enemy if another enemy is dead. So, and then reduce cooldown by 1 after use for each living enemy. So, 1, that can just stay up if it's living. And then here's the thing. I haven't ringed that out, and that's 15% more damage. If I hadn't put so many rings into Peacemaker yesterday, I would put rings into that right now. And on the Burning Hands, it's 5% true damage. I'm doing that. 5% damage, no. 5% true damage, yes. But I put all my resources into Peacemaker. And here's the thing. Etrigan's performing like this, like, for me to be like, he's incredible, with me not having ringed out the stuff. So, Merlin's Mystic Shield. Gain 4 intelligence ups, stun immunity, and heavy overheal. At the start of battle, Etrigan gains crit immunity and an overheal. That's the legendary point. This rocks. However, I will be honest, I usually don't open up with his A3. Maybe I should, but if I'm running manually, I usually don't open up with A3. Truth be told, I usually open up with the A1, which might be a problem. Just because I like the fact that it attacks twice. But I probably should open up with the A3. Anyway. Gone Form of Man. Passive ability, 65% chance, and that would be 100% chance if it was ringed out to, or no, 90%. 10, that makes it 75. No, 100%, sorry. To use Merlin's Mystic Shield and gain crit immunity on enemy death. I'm gonna be honest with you, that feels like that happens every single time. But I would put more rings into that. Like I'm gonna ring him out as soon as I get a chance. As soon as I'm done with Peacemaker, I'm gonna go ahead and ring out Etrigan. Etrigan doesn't really like need it all the way. He doesn't need to be ringed out all the way for him to be a beast. Again, he's a beast already. So, and also gain additional 4 intelligence ups, which means you're getting even more. So on the Merlin's Mystic Shield, you're getting 4 plus another 5 if an enemy dies. So that's 9 intelligence ups right off the rip. And then Jason's Blood Chivalry. Passive ability, gain 1 true sight and 35% turn meter up if an enemy revives. 75% chance to use Jason's Blood Chivalry at the start of Etrigan's turn if overhealed. So that means at the start of his turn, he would get 35% turn meter up and 1 true sight, helping him get to that next turn faster. And then this would say, also gain 10 agility ups, which makes him much tankier against strength-based tunes. I love that ability because there's a lot of strength-based tunes running around, way more than special damage tunes, or physical damage-based tunes, I should say. Way more so than special damage tunes. So him having the ability to be tanky against those strength-based tunes is awesome. But also on top of it, this makes it seem like he'd be great against revive teams. Absolutely awesome against revive teams. In any case, I'm gonna go ahead and get into the videos. Be right back. So, as per usual, first video is going to be Etrigan, Chapter 8, the final node of Heroic Campaign. It's a video. It's a video that I'm like showing right now. I was legit like, he just wipes. And then look at him ramping up right there. 65% chance, he did it 4 times just then. And another time. Jeez. I forgot my whole train of thought. Oh, I was about to push the auto button when I realized like, hey, yo, dude, video. You can't push the auto button, video. Etrigan is such a beast. And actually, the more I look at his ability, the way he is, he's probably a pretty good speed farmer for the purple essence. So at the moment, the way I go through purple essence, or when I have to speed farm, because I'm not spending 25 speed force for 800 purple essence, what I'll do is I'll run Batman, World's Greatest Detective, alongside Black Flash. The second fastest is World's Greatest Detective alongside Black Adam. And then next would be Black Flash, and then last would be Black Adam. I think Etrigan could give them not a run for their money because he still does that whole, this thing, the Merlin's Mystic something or not. I've already forgotten the name, but he does that. So it slows down the overall farming. So here we have me trying to kind of turn him into an AoE nuker. What I wanted to do was to have Lex give all those intelligence ups, use Hippolyta to give int ups, and then I was going to use Saint Walker more or less just so that he can call assist on the A1 and get more turns out of it. So let's get to it. Yeah, call assist. So you can see all the int ups that he already has. Wipes out Chemo relatively easily. Although I would have loved to have seen that to be like a one shot, like just on the first go, but beggars can't be choosers. And then AoE attack, he took out everybody, given everybody. That was nice. That was nice. I will go one more, and then I'll go ahead and go to the stats. So Darkseid, the reason I'm using Darkseid, kind of obvious. I love his A1. His A1 attacks twice, and when it attacks twice, I think each hit actually counts for 2, so it strips off awareness really quickly. So if I can go ahead and get a whole bunch of buffs onto Darkseid, then Etrigan is going to use his A1 a crap ton. Thank you, Harley Quinn, for enraging us, but thankfully Stargirl was there to remove all of that enrage. Then on top of it, I'm using Stargirl to kind of counteract the strength ups that Arcus is going to be gaining. I'll use her a lot actually in that energy blitz, and kind of she has her role. She definitely has a role. She's kind of niche, but she has a role and she's very, very useful. So I put her in there to deal with Arcus. Then we have Barda, of course, there to protect Etrigan, and then Etrigan is just there to hurt people's feelings, basically. Yeah. See how many times I attacked Harley Quinn and missed every single time? She would never do that for me. Anyway. All right, so it seems touch and go at the moment. Thankfully, Barda had a death immunity up, even though it didn't get down to that point. But right now, I'm just kind of trying to bide my time until I see an opening. Like that one. Now the problem with that opening was that I had some int downs, and so I was able to strip off his awareness just so Darkseid can go ahead and take out Spectre. We get some more intelligence ups based on Spectre dying, but the int downs, he would have killed Spectre in that situation had I not had int downs from Harley Quinn. Now you see a bunch of strength downs there from Stargirl. Thank you for that. So Arcus is effectively neutered. Etrigan is going to just continue wiping out everybody. Absolutely love Etrigan. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the stats. I will be right back. So and I'm hoping this is coming from, thank you very much, DC Legends Toolkit, dlctoolkit.com, DCLtoolkit.com. Speed 25th. He's fast. He's actually really, really fast. Like top 25, he is no slouch, and a lot of times when I put him in, he will go first. HP is 78, so right about bang average. But his agility ups and the amount of intelligence ups that he stacks actually helps him out there. He's 164 in strength. Don't care about strength. He's a special damage. Intelligence, he's 7th. That's top 10. That's a good look, especially with all the int ups he like stacks. Awesome. Agility 58. That is helping us again with the tankiness, as long with the stamina at 70th. Like it's not. Those are really just right in the middle, bang average, as our friends. I was gonna say as our friends overseas would say, but I live in Europe, so the Brits aren't overseas for me. Anyway, then crit chance is 35%, and then crit value is 228. It makes me think, and I don't have any videos of this, I should have probably run him with an owl man or someone who increases his crit chance, because if he's gonna crit a dead shot hired gun, running at lead if you're in the mid game and you just got Etrigan, because he's gonna be released this week from the PvP. So if you have him, run him with dead shot hired gun and watch his AoE attack wipe, because that'll be the first move out of the gate. So yeah, love the kit, absolutely awesome. Stats, I mean, put it this way, the stats are kind of hard to quantify until you see it, but you guys have seen a little bit of them already. The speed is incredible. His tankiness, these numbers don't really do it justice. It looks like, in terms of tankiness, it's all right in the middle. However, the buffs that he's stacking up, the int ups and the agility ups that he gets, that is what makes him tankier. So let's go ahead and get back to the videos. So we're back. And in this situation, so I was trying to run, and honestly, this video isn't even really about Etrigan, because let's be real, Superboy, Connor Kent, and Captain Adam stole the whole show. And this is against like a 37K team, and I think that my team was like 32, 31. Yeah, so Superboy just takes out an RB3 Spectre. He's RB1. And then Captain Adam just decides to go nuts every time he gets touched. Etrigan's sitting there just stacking these buffs. But is he really going to have a chance or a need to really use them, seeing as how like Captain Adam... Now they're gone. Now they're gone. Guys, thank you for making me take Captain Adam RB1. Thank you. It's really appreciated. He's a beast. All right, going on to the next video. I believe this is the last one. So in this situation, running Lex, now I put in Jace Fox as the taunter because he's special damage. So he's going to be better against your special damage tunes like Spectre and like Black Flash. Now I didn't put Aquaman in because I'm so sick of putting in Aquaman to combat Black Flash that I was just like, I just refused to do it. And so I ran a few combinations against this team just to get it right. But so, put the call assist down, or the taunt down on Spectre, giving death immunity to Jace Fox and to Riddler, buffing us, giving us overheal. Now let's open things up, hopefully, for Etrigan to go nuts. Yeah, I think we went, yeah, A3 on there. And somehow he still survives Spectre. And one thing that I'm kind of not happy about in terms of what I did with Jace Fox, he's about to die now, was that he's special damage, so I should have had him ramp up a little bit more if I was going to expect any damage. But he's doing a pretty solid job of protecting us, if I'm being fair. Now let's run. Oh, they all have awareness. I remember doing that. They all have awareness. So I'll go for the heals and get some int ups going. And then toss some, oh no, I buffed again. Because at this point, I'm just trying to get every bit of intelligence ups I can on Etrigan and hope he attacks like that. And I'm honest, I'm stunned. I want to go back and check that Black Flash to see what level he was. I'm stunned that he didn't just take him out with that first go around. Like you see that he took all that shield and a little bit of overheal from Azrael. So think about it that way. He did about 100% health damage on a positive or a negative affinity tune for himself. He did 100% damage plus on his A1. Gotta love that. But Etrigan, just to wrap things up, Etrigan's actually unbelievably good. And should I take him RB1 or RB2? RB2, he's RB1 now. Should I take him RB2? Because I had, and I guess I'll put a poll up for this. I had, it was what, Parasite that I was starting to consider. and Swamp Thing, actually, that I was starting to consider to take RB1. So maybe I should put another poll up. I don't know. Should I take Etrigan RB2? Or should I take Swamp Thing and or Parasite RB1? And here's the other thing too. I am tapped out on Purple Essence. Absolutely tapped out on Purple Essence. So I'm gonna have to put down 4K in gems to get the Purple Essence up so I could either take Parasite or Swamp Thing, L5, and then RB1. And by that point, I'll probably have some more rebirth crystals. So you know what? You know what I'm gonna do, guys? I'll be right back. So let's do this live. And by live, I mean pre-recorded, because I already recorded this, so it's not technically live, but I made the decision now, so it's like a live decision. Does that even make sense? It probably doesn't. So I'm gonna go ahead and take Etrigan Rebirth 2. Before we get into that, check out Focus coming out later this week. Also, I'm gonna do top 5 speedsters in the game and whether or not you should invest in them. And funny enough, one of them isn't in the top 5, and I was actually pretty stunned that he wasn't. In any case, so we'll go to the Rebirth screen. As you guys see here, if you guys have never done Rebirth before, it's a 10% increase of the stats of strength, agility, stamina, and intelligence, which means he is going to hit much harder now. To go RB2, I need 610. RB1 is 410, for those of you who just don't know. So I have these 10 Rebirth crystals. And actually, before I do that, I need to check one other thing. That will make him my strongest toon, right? Like, let me go ahead and remove these filters. Clear all. He's gonna be the strongest toon I have once I do this. And is there anybody? I took Lex RB2 not too long ago. Is there anybody else I'm gonna take RB2? I'm not taking Grundy. I'm not gonna do it to Green Lantern. I'm not gonna take him RB3. No. Black Adam I don't use, so I'm not taking him RB2. Like, somebody tell me, Star Sapphire. I'm using Etrigan more than Star Sapphire, even though she is incredible. Ooh, Cheetah. I use Cheetah a lot. Huntress is a beast. Harley Quinn, I hate you. Arcus, no thank you. Ooh, Cheetah. Deathstroke, no thank you. Batman Beyond, I love you, but no. Castaway Green Arrow, I love you, but no. Catwoman, I love you, but no. Yo, Cheetah or Etrigan? It's Etrigan's video. I'm gonna go ahead and do Etrigan now. And he's gonna be the strongest toon. I'm gonna have to use him more now too. I'm gonna happily use him more now. So here we go. Rebirth. This cannot be undone. Oh, I have commitment issues. All right, here we go. So now Etrigan is RB2. We've awoken the beast. Oh, okay, cool. All right, so in any case, thank you guys for watching all the way through. I drop DC Legends videos every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So please like, please subscribe. If you don't like it, subscribe and hit dislike. I'm okay with that as well. Again, thanks for watching all the way through, and I'll see you next time.